Good morning, everyone. Kat here. I am just coming on to say hi. It is Tuesday morning, and this is our first day here in Victoria of life a little differently. So I just wanted to check in and see how everyone's going and see if you're all happy at home, relaxing, enjoying your sleep-ins and family time, all of the wonderful things that get to happen when, you could just be on holiday. You're not, but you could be. So the last time I spoke to you, I was just going into the radio station 96.3 here in Geelong to do a short chat with the gorgeous Danny, and it was awesome. It was so good. Went in and chatted to her for nearly an hour, and then we did the video. No, we did the radio clip, just talking about the page, and it was really, really cool. I really enjoyed it. So that went really well. Yesterday was an awesome day, and today is going to be even better. Now, I would love to know what you're all doing with your kids and your family now that we're all on lockdown. And I did share, for those of you who've looked at the page, a good friend of mine back home, Jamie Lemon, it's Jamie Lemon Fitness, has come up with the Kindness Project for kids. Now, so I have shared it on the page, so check it out. It is brilliant. And, for you who are at home with your kids and thinking, what am I going to do? This would be brilliant. It's all about everything that I agree with. Be kind, be humble, be love. And it is a journal. Now, I'm not going to go into all of it because there's actually a video that I've posted. So just look it up and read it or watch it. And you'll see all about it. And then just shoot him a message and figure out how to get it. So you can actually get it from anywhere in the world, even though he's in Newtonards. So have a look and see what you think, but it looks really cool and your kids would love it. Like there's affirmations, there's things to do, and silly dances is top of the list. And my girls and I that's what we always did. So I love that he's put that in. Anytime that the girls were feeling sad or feeling grumpy, or my girls are 14 and 17, so the 14-year-old Aaliyah, we would still do silly dances. Jordan, not so much, but Aaliyah would. If she's having a bad day or she's come home from school and something's going on, we will put the music on, stop everything, and do a silly dance. Now, I'm not going to show you my silly dance because it's too much, really. So, and I'm sure all of you have really, 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 really good silly dances. So do it with your kids. That was probably one of the things that I remember most about my time with the kids when they were little. And as I said, not as much now, but still with silly dances, it was so much fun. And it's just about being real and being present with your kids. And like the other thing I used to do with the girls when they had a fight. Now, I can't remember for the life of me who it was who told me this. I have a feeling it was my friend Eileen, but I'm not 100% sure. But it was when the kids had a fight, I would make them hug, like literally force hug them. So the two of them would hug and then I would hug them. But that they would do that until they started giggling and thinking it was silly and mommy had lost her mind. But it worked because, physical touch. Okay, this is probably not the right time to say this because we can't do physical touch. You know what I mean? You also know that if there's a way to do something, I'm not going to say it the right way or do it the right way. So stay with me. Physical touch is one of the best things to relieve stress, that's going to come out all wrong. So we're just going to move past that one. Yes, silly dances are brilliant. So do them with your kids. Check out Jamie's program. It's awesome. So this morning, I am having my first day of no work, and an awesome friend of mine decided he wanted to learn how to run. Now he drives truck. Mark, this is shout out to Mark. Hi, Mark. He drives truck, so he's gone by really early in the morning. So it was really early in the morning or really late at night. Well, really late at night is never going to work for anybody to exercise. Whoever does that is very dedicated, not me. So we decided that we'd do it this morning. So at 4:30, I left here and went to Mark's and we started running, doing the Couch to 5K. And it was hilarious. And at one point I did say to him, I really should have like one of those little video things. What do you call them? He said, I think it's called a GoPro on my forehead, just to video the two of us at 4:45 in Armstrong Creek doing the Couch to 5K. So if anybody's in that area and wants to come join us, obviously spaced out. It was really good and it was beautiful. Like, it wasn't cold, mind you. It feels cold now, but it wasn't then, and it was just awesome. And it's a great way to start the day. So whether you can go for a walk with somebody or by yourself or run or do something first thing in the morning, it just sets the mood for the rest of the day. And if you're an early morning riser normally, like I am, sleeping in to whatever time is probably not going to work for you. So get up, make a plan, and just keep your focus. And before we know it, we'll all be back to normal and be back to work and thinking, oh, remember those days when we got to stay at home and sleep in? And yeah, so anyway, do that. But it's just, today I want to focus on the things that we are just, being kind. I was talking about Jamie's project, the kindness project. That's literally all that matters, is being kind to each other and focusing on loving each other. Now, there's days where none of us can do that because we just feel the complete opposite. But when you think about yourself and you focus on yourself, it's so easy to get overwhelmed, and it's so easy to get full of fear and anxiety and just feel awful. But as soon as you take that focus off you and you focus on somebody else, on a way to make their life better, or a way to uplift them or encourage them or just be a blessing, your whole life changes. Like, you become blessed because you're helping them. But when you don't focus on yourself and you focus on somebody else, it blows your mind. It's literally so fast that your mood is lifted. You're calmer, you're more full of love because you're now spreading the love. And now on one of my Instagram posts, I can't find it right now, but it was about happiness. I think it was, happiness is like a kiss. You can't enjoy it unless you share it. Something like that. Don't quote me because that's probably wrong, even though I wrote it. But that's true. If you keep it to yourself, what good is it? It's not good. It's the same as all the stuff that you have. If you've got extras and you share it, you could be down to your very last whatever, but sharing it with somebody gives you so much more joy than keeping it to yourself. So happiness, love, kindness, caring, enthusiasm, excitement, all of those things need to be shared. You can't keep them to yourself because it's just a waste. Because there's only so much that can come out of you. But if it comes out of you and it goes on to somebody else, and then out of them onto another person again, it's just like the ripples, and you're just spreading the love and spreading the joy and the happiness, and we're changing the world. Absolutely. So it's so exciting. So today, let's just think about, even if it's only one person that you can show love to or smile at them. You can't give them a hug, and that is a really hard thing for me to do, and I may get fined, and I'm going to try really hard not to, because obviously this is important and we do have to do all the guidelines and hop on. Family doctors in Highton, and they have just got so many ideas of what to do to stay safe and keep everyone else safe, because you yourself may not be one who's going to come into problems, but it's about keeping the ones around us safe, and that's showing love and that's showing respect, and that's the only thing I want to go to there, because we were not going into the fear. But it's showing the love and kindness and just being real. That's what we need. We don't need anyone to be false and pretend that, anything. It's just all about being real and just brighten up someone's day. And it could just be a quick text. I was thinking of you. How are you? Or, a wee phone call. Some people are not really. I'm not really an on the phone kind of person. A really good friend of mine loves her phone calls, Kelly. And so, but, I forgive her of that one because she's got little kids. So, when I send my millions of texts, I can send them really fast. And so she calls me. And she's probably one of the only people that I would really speak to on the phone, because I don't really like, there's a couple of people. I don't really like talking on the phone very much. But then I'm trying to do normally a million things at once. So sending text I can do in the middle of whether I'm doing home visits or if I'm doing something with the kids or if I'm out somewhere, you can send a text. Or actually, I've just come across this new bit where you can actually send a voice text. It's brilliant. A friend of mine started me on that about a month ago or 2 months ago. Really good. Because if you're doing something, you literally just press the button, send your message, and it goes as a voice text, and it's awesome. You don't have to text, because normally when I'm texting, I write everything and then I've made about 10 mistakes. Sometimes you just get it and you have to learn how to read cat, and all my friends actually are really good at that, which is awesome. So thank you for that. Other people who don't know me so well will get the message and go, this girl is making no sense. I know she's Irish, but this is really not making any sense at all. So voice messages, well, the only problem is that once you send it, you can't take it back. So if you really screw it up, but again, we're all human and we're all just being real. So I am super excited as also to tell you we're nearly at 800 members. So that is so good. So hopefully every new person who comes on here, hello to you and thank you for joining our group. And I hope that you're encouraged and uplifted. And, guys, any needs that you've got, put them on here, because we're still doing it. Anything that you've got, anything that you need, or anything that you're not sure of, just post, because that's what we're here for. And we are honored and blessed, and it's a privilege to be able to help any of you in any way we can. And I don't only speak for myself, but I speak for the other 791 people, because I know they're here because they want to make a difference. They're not just here to have a laugh, or, they're here because they want to help. And wherever you are in the country, you're here, that's what you're doing. So thank you for all the new members, and please, anything you need at all, just post it on the page. If you've got any encouragement or anything at all that you want to share, please do. That's what we're here for, and we're going to get through this together, and it's going to be awesome. I'm super excited. So yes, have a wonderful day. Now, gosh, I'm so sorry, this is 12 minutes long and it's probably made no sense. I decided when I did this that I would just do one take and I would send it. So I apologize if all of these videos are just insanely silly, but it's real and that's what I'm about. So just remember, God loves you and I love you, and have the most amazing day. Mwah.